I wanna get all wrapped up, all wrapped up with you. I'm giving you all my love, and it's all wrapped up with you.
I would like to thank you all for coming to the launch of Book 3 of our extraordinary Whispers franchise, Whispers of the Kingdom. The YA fantasy thriller that is sweeping the world.
So great turnout.
Yeah, fans can't get
And now,
enough.
let's meet our author, Lily Lukenbach.
So, how's it been going?
Well, aside from rushing the book out in time for Christmas, everyone wants my input on just about everything. Honestly, Jess, I'm exhausted.
Have you talked to Nancy?
No, not yet. I'm worried I'm about to talk my way out of a career.
Not a chance, lady. You pushed this book out before Christmas when everyone told you it was impossible. You're a star. She loves you.
And it is my pleasure to announce that we have just signed the author for books 4 and 5.
Hey, Nancy, do you have a second?
Incredible work, Harper. You've done it again. Another huge hit.
Thank you, but we need to talk. I like to take a leave of absence 1 month.
That's very sudden. Why?
Well, the third book is selling well, but the reviews were just ho-hum. I was bogged down with promotion and marketing data, where I should have been focusing on the story.
Well, those metrics allow us to build franchises.
And I'm very thankful for that. But I thought that this book would be better received than the first two.
You're being too hard on yourself, Harper. You've had a challenging year, professionally and otherwise, but you've done an excellent job editing our biggest franchise. The fans are hungry for more. This isn't the time to abandon ship.
For me, there's some magic to creating a great story. And I feel like I've lost that spark. There's a solid roadmap to all of my books until the end of the year. I just want to take some time for myself and come back in January.
Okay, I understand. Take the time you need. But can I ask you something?
Of course.
What happens if you don't find your spark?
So, what are you gonna do with your time off?
I have no idea. I'll go home and research. Maybe go somewhere pretty, quiet, festive, maybe. Oh. What? This is crazy. I got it. I got in.
Into what?
I can't believe this is happening right now. It's this bookstore in St. Ives. Every December, they bring in someone to help around the shop, and in exchange, you get to live in the apartment upstairs. I signed up like 5 years ago.
Okay, that sounds like the most Harper vacation ever.
The wait list was a mile long. I completely forgot about it. But now they send me these emails saying that there's been a last-minute cancellation and I am next in line if I want it.
Well, this has to be a sign, right? You gotta do it.
I don't know. They want me to start in 2 days.
Harper, go. Unwind. A beautiful small town surrounded by books. It would be amazing for you.
Christmas in a bookstore? That could work.
They'll be excited to have a fancy book editor in their store.
Done. Oh no, I think I'm gonna lay low. If I tell people what I do, that's when all the questions start, and I don't want to deal with that. I just want to kick back, play Christmas bingo, read for pleasure, enjoy the holidays.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Let me guess. Syrah. Bold, savory, ripe. A lot of spice. Am I right?
I'm more of a cocktail girl. I'm actually looking for the owner, Sawyer.
That's me. I'm Sawyer.
Oh, I'm Harper Stevens.
Oh, glad you could make it on such short notice.
So am I working at a bookstore or a wine store? Because you seem to have both. In fact, for a bookstore, it's pretty heavy on the wine.
Well, I need to pay the bills. I will be managing the business, and you'll be helping out with the books.
Okay, great. But why is there a wine cafe?
You're not a fan?
Well, I just think you do one thing and you do it well.
Judgy much? I bet that you actually know absolutely nothing about the brick and mortar book business.
You caught me. I'm just a book lover. But I know a great story from a marketing gimmick.
I would hardly call wine a gimmick.
Well, not exactly. But I believe a good book will always find an audience.
I love books. I introduced the wine cafe a few years ago so that my parents wouldn't lose their store.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Misunderstand your audience? Clearly, the concept is working.
Yeah.
Why don't I just show you to the upstairs apartment and you can get settled in and start tomorrow?
And by the way, if I were to drink wine, it's usually Chardonnay.
I have the perfect vintage. It develops complexity over time.
The tradition continues. Merry Christmas to my bestie. Love, Kimberly. P.S. Remember, the first rule of Christmas bingo is you don't talk about Christmas bingo. Second rule, complete everything on the card. Watch your favorite Christmas movie. Wear the Santa PJs I got you all day. Randomly shout, bah humbug.
Merry Christmas. What can I get you?
Merry Christmas. Oh, can I get one of your gingerbread muffins, please?
Let me guess. You're Harper?
Wow, news travels fast.
Small town, plus Sawyer's a good friend.
Oh, how long have you known him?
Well, he and my brother Kirk were best friends growing up. When Kirk moved out of town, Sawyer assumed overprotective big brother duties.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Is it though? Sadly for him, he's only able to exercise those powers when I'm home on break. Breakfast of Champions on the house.
Thank you.
If you're not busy this evening, you should join us for a cider and cocoa crawl. I'm trying to convince Sawyer to come too. It's a good way to meet people since you're new in town.
I don't want to impose. And Sawyer might need a break from me after my first day.
Sawyer isn't the boss of Christmas. You let me deal with him. The more the merrier.
Okay then. I'll see you then. Thank you.
Bye.
In case you forget anything, these are the instructions.
Wow, it's a lot of instructions.
You know, my parents are very thorough. We've been doing this every Christmas, so it's just best to do what's asked.
Good to know. My best friend Kimberly and I always dreamed of having our own bookstore.
Great. We've definitely had a lot of visitors with that same dream, so we've got a lot to learn. There's a lot to do.
Can't be that hard, right? And there's always the instructions in case I need them.
You will need them. I bet you think that running a bookstore is pretty easy these days, but you'd be surprised. What is it that you do in New York?
Well, I'm actually trying to figure that out right now.
That would be your cue to go talk to our customers.
Oh, right. Obviously, yeah. Hi, how are you? How can I help you? Oh, yes, those are the others.
So the post office is just across the street, and we do a ton of mail order business around the holidays.
I'm surprised you find the time with the shop and the wine bar. Pace is a lot faster than I thought, but it's fun making recommendations.
See, that's exactly how I feel about the wine.
Noted. How long has your family had the bookstore?
Well, they opened it before I was born, and it has definitely seen its ups and downs. And then they started hosting people around Christmas time. We got a ton of publicity. The extra hands really help with sales.
Well, that's clever.
Yeah, I know it's a bit of a gimmick, but we've had people from all over the world. We've had retired librarians to doctors, police officers. Everyone really seems to love it.
And what about the wine bar?
The wine bar is mine. I added it a couple of years ago to make up for the slower sales months, and it really turned things around.
Well, that explains why the books have been overshadowed by your wine.
Or maybe it's because I put a lot of care into curating our wine selection. We have wines that you can't get anywhere else on the East Coast. In fact, we often make more from our wine than books.
I enjoy a good glass of wine, but there's nothing like getting lost in the shelves of a good bookstore.
Sawyer!
Mara, this is...
Harper! I was just on my way to the bookstore to say hello and give you this. Inside is everything you need to know about St. Ives, plus an itinerary of our holiday season events. So don't be a stranger.
Well, thank you. I was planning on laying low this year to work on a project for a friend, but I'll definitely take a look.
Well, we'll see you at the cider and cocoa crawl tonight, right?
No.
Josie said you would be coming.
Wait, Josie invited you?
I'm sure it could be considered an invitation when you won't take no for an answer. But honestly, I'd be okay just staying in and reading.
No excuses. Our town is known for its welcoming Christmas cheer. Isn't that right, Sawyer?
Yeah, okay. We can debate which cider is the best. Bet you'll have your opinions on that.
Actually, I'm more of a hot chocolate girl.
Of course you are.
Well, it sounds like it will be a lively holiday season at the bookstore this year.
Post office.
Excuse me.
Yeah, hi. Can I help you?
I'm looking at the shelves, but I can't find what I'm looking for. I wonder if you have any books on, well, how to write a book.
I can probably help you with that.
I've been trying to write my grandparents' love story for years, and I keep getting stuck.
Your grandparents, huh? I'm sure we can find you the perfect book. There is a great one that I can recommend. Oh, it doesn't seem to be here.
Can you order it?
Oh, I think so.
Sawyer should have my name and phone number on file. He usually just calls when it arrives.
Great. What was your name?
Beth Bradley.
Okay, Beth. I'm Harper. I'll put the order in and I'll call you when it gets here.
Thank you.
You got it. Okay. Now what?
So, how was your first day?
Good. Fine, I guess. Still wrapping my head around a few things, and there's lots to learn. But tell me about you. What are you studying in college?
Great question. My parents ask it all the time. I'm just trying to figure out what I really love, you know?
Well, sometimes finding the right career is a process of elimination. You'll get there.
Hey, have either of you tried this bourbon ginger cider? It's amazing. Oh, wait. Of course you haven't.
It can't be any better than the peppermint hot chocolate.
It's definitely way more complex than just peppermint and chocolate.
Peppermint hot chocolate is a classic for a reason.
Okay, and that concludes the cider versus cocoa portion of our evening. So, Harper, what made you want to come here for Christmas?
To work in the store. But I also needed a change of scenery.
From New York? Isn't that the greatest place to spend Christmas, like, ever?
It can be.
Do you have anyone special coming to spend Christmas with you?
Oh, Josie.
Sorry, I'm all about the overshare.
It's fine.
So, how do you usually spend the holidays?
Well, it depends. Sometimes I spend it with my parents, or if I stay in the city, we do a sort of orphan Christmas with my friends.
That sounds like us. We usually do it with Reese and Wes. Every Christmas, the bookshop gets guests to run it. They're usually totally nice, but we don't get too many cool New Yorkers. Honestly, I would love to have another girl in our group. I always feel a little outnumbered.
That's very nice. Maybe I'll join you for a few events.
Yes! Another girl. Bye.
Okay, Kimberly, time to kick off Christmas bingo. Eat a dozen Christmas cookies in one sitting. In public. Well, that should be awkward. Oh. Do you need help?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Are you sure?
Well, the church is doing a Christmas book drive. Maybe you could help by putting together some children's books to donate.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Anything specific you have in mind?
Just something for younger kids and preteens.
How about these?
These are great. How did you know these are bestsellers?
Well, I consulted my inner child.
Hello. Hi. Yeah, it's going well. Well, I just didn't realize that you had re-engaged. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad that you're having a great time, and just send the offer over when you get it and I'll have a look at it. Yeah, I love you too. Okay, bye.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, everything's fine. I just...
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to get some air. So if you want to take your lunch, just lock the front door.
Sounds good. Take your time.
Oh, you must be our Christmas bookstore visitor. Come with me, there's a seat over here. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your name. This is Wes. And you must know Sawyer already.
I'm Harper.
So this is her, huh?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so this is our favorite Brit, Reese.
I love your pub. It's so fun and lively.
Oh, chuffed to hear it.
What brought you to this side of the Atlantic?
Years ago, I fell in love with Henry, a local carpenter. Followed him back here and we built the pub together.
Oh, that's so sweet. Is Henry here?
He passed 5 years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, I've got Sawyer and his lot out of it. And this place is my home now. Be right back.
So, how's it going at the bookstore?
Well, the owner is a real taskmaster.
Really? Usually he's such a sweetheart. My advice? Start talking to him about his favorite Pinot Noir. He'll never shut up.
All right, that's enough. Funny guy.
Today's special fish and chips on the house.
That's so kind. Thank you.
I don't know if Sawyer's mentioned it, but I host a big Christmas sing-along here at the pub. It's a mandatory holiday event.
Sounds lovely.
Okay. Give me the same order this year. So anything new?
A couple surprises.
Hey, thanks so much for letting me crash your lunch. Your friends are great.
Yeah, no, they're great guys. Look, I'm sorry for running off earlier. I got this unexpected phone call, and I just needed a minute to clear my head.
Yeah. Is everything okay?
Yes. And no. Okay. There's this guy that's been trying to buy the store for a few months now, and apparently he just made my parents an offer that can't be refused.
Oh.
They really love the community they've become a part of in Mexico, and they want to retire there, and basically this would allow them to do so.
Well, isn't that a good thing?
Yes. I've worked so hard the last couple of years to build this business back up. I feel like I've put so much of myself into this place. They did say that it would give me a big enough safety net so I could pursue my own dreams. But, you know, the thing is, even though I went to college for business, it was never part of my plan to come back and run the store with my parents. They probably see selling the place as a way of releasing me from the commitment. I don't know, maybe they see it as a gift.
Well, maybe it is a gift. And not everyone gets a do-over.
That is true. Anyways, there's still some deal points that I need to go over with our lawyer because I'm not signing anything until I know that my parents are protected.
Well, they're very lucky to have you.
Thank you. I feel like I just unloaded so much onto you.
No problem. I'm a good listener.
Yeah. Yeah, we should let's get back to work.
Yes, great. Oh, hey, I've heard about this idea where customers can suggest their favorite book and we can display them with a short written recommendation. That way, when someone's browsing, it's easier to find the good reads they're looking for.
Yeah, okay, sure. Go for it.
Really? I could just go and change that?
Yep, whatever you want.
Well, when I'm done with this place, you'll be selling more books than wine.
Knock yourself out.
Good. I love a challenge.
Sweet tooth Christmas cookies. Sorry, may I have one?
I only have a dozen.
Wait, you can't spare one?
I'm not allowed.
Why not?
The first rule of Christmas bingo is that I'm not allowed to talk about Christmas bingo.
What's Christmas bingo?
You're asking me to break the first rule again. Oh, Beth! Your order just arrived.
Oh, thank you so much for ordering it. I'm so excited to jump in.
I don't remember ordering books being in the instructions.
Yeah, well, I finally figured it out. I'm gonna need a progress report soon on your writing.
You got it. Thank you.
Actually, a bookstore is a perfect place to help someone like Beth.
Yeah, that's exactly why we have books.
No, I mean, there must be other writers around. Maybe we can create an opportunity for them to meet one another?
Whoa, hold on. Are you saying that you want to host an event?
You said I could do whatever I wanted.
Yeah, but within reason. I mean, come on, you're only here for a few more weeks.
It'll be like a book club, just for writers. One night a week after we close.
Are you always this impetuous?
Call it spontaneous.
Okay, fine. But it'll cost you a cookie.
Well, it is a baker's dozen.
Yes. This one.
Hi, honey. We are just calling to see how things are going there.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's gonna take me a little time to shake off
My real life, but yeah, I'm settling in.
I know you want to relax, but try to have some fun too, huh?
I'm actually starting a new round of Christmas bingo.
That is great, honey. We can't wait to hear all about it.
Just try not to get arrested or anything, huh? We won't be able to bail you out from the Mediterranean.
Deal.
Well, we love you.
I love you guys too. Have fun.
Just got off the phone with our lawyer. We are countering the offer.
Great.
I need to drop off the book donations to the church's booth.
I'm all done.
Okay, great. You're okay here alone?
Yeah, I should be fine.
I could use a hand if you want to come.
Sure. I'd love to.
Get that one?
Yeah.
Thanks. Warm candied almonds. Something I always get at the Christmas market.
I can see why. They're delicious. Should get some for my mom and dad.
Yeah, so do you miss being around them during the holidays?
I do. But they've been planning this trip for a while. You know what I miss? Every Christmas growing up, my dad and I would make luminaries.
Luminaries.
Yeah, they're like paper lanterns that sit on the ground. We'd line up our whole street with them. They'd give off the most beautiful glow.
Sounds nice. So, any siblings?
Nope. Only child. You?
Same.
On one hand, it meant that we got all the toys under the tree.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it meant that we had no kids to play with Christmas morning.
Ah, that's where I lucked out. Kimberly lived 3 houses away. It was like having a sister.
I guess I had that with Kirk, Josie's brother. Yeah, except of course Josie always wanted to tag along.
Can't imagine. That's another thing we have in common. We have parents who gave us literary names.
Yeah, a sign of excellent taste. And also, speaking of, I think... Huh? Seriously? Okay. What's your favorite Christmas gift?
The guy I dated all through college gave me a rare edition of Pride and Prejudice. Now that's tough to beat.
That sounds like a very thoughtful guy.
He was.
So, what happened to him?
He's a tech genius who moved to Silicon Valley and is probably a gazillionaire at this point. How about you? Favorite Christmas gift?
Oh, that would have to be when I was 7. Santa brought me a puppy, Frosty, and we were inseparable. He used to sleep on my head.
Well, that's very cute.
Not really. He slobbered a lot.
Okay, so what's next on the Christmas agenda?
Reindeer games. St. Ives tradition. It's a series of extreme challenges intended to push you to your limits.
Sounds cutthroat.
Oh, it's not for the faint of heart, and I know that you're here to unwind, so you might want to sit this one out.
Excuse me, I was captain of the all-city soccer team in high school. I think you might be looking at the next Reindeer Games champion.
That's adorable. You would be lucky to even win one event, let alone the whole thing.
You care to wager, Mr. Overconfident?
Please, you were looking at the 4-time Reindeer Games champion. No one has even come close to my record.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. How about if I win one game, and you already agreed to my writer event, but you also have to agree to any other new idea I have, within reason.
And if you don't?
I promise to never bring up another new idea.
It's me like taking candy from a baby, city girl.
Game on. Hey, Kimberly. You love the bookstore here, and the town is gorgeous. Not sure about the wine bar yet, but it's starting to grow on me.
Let me guess. You're carb loading for the reindeer games.
You know it. Gingerbread muffin and a coffee, please.
Coming right up.
By the way, these Christmas cookies were so good. I think you have a future in coconut snowballs.
Awesome. Well, at least I'll have something to fall back on if I end up dropping out of college.
You're dropping out of college?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really see the point in staying if I don't even know what I'm gonna do, you know? Maybe I could come back, help Mimi run the shop.
Have you talked to anyone about this?
It's not exactly something that I want to bring up at the dinner table. At least, not until I've made a final decision.
Can I make a suggestion? Talk to Sawyer. He really takes his role as your surrogate big brother seriously.
Sounds like you two are getting along.
Depends on the day. Here you go. Thank you. See you later.
What makes you want to compete against Sawyer? Scared the out-of-towner is gonna beat the locals?
We might have a bet riding on it.
Careful, he's a sore loser.
Are these stretch-worthy events?
Yeah, they are for those who want to win.
Oh.
It's an all-ages event, but the guys always seem to think that they're competing in the Olympics.
Hey, never underestimate the athletic prowess of a child.
And don't fall for their fake tears.
See what I have to deal with?
You know what? You should just follow the seasoned pros there, city girl.
Buckle up, country boy.
Okay.
Welcome to the Reindeer Games! Okay, you all know how this works. The top 3 winners in each game accrue points, and the one with the most points in the end wins this incredible Christmas picnic basket. All right, let the Reindeer Games begin!
Harper?
Yeah.
Free drinks for the man of the hour!
I bow to your greatness.
Well, in all fairness, I have been competing in the reindeer games for most of my life, so yeah, you don't really stand a chance.
But I did win our bet.
Yes, you will have your writer's night and any other new ideas that you come up with. Hey.
Excellent job for a newcomer.
Nice medal, huh?
Thank you.
Saw you always won the reindeer games. Then he stopped competing. This year he was in it to win it. Wonder why?
Hey, Josie.
Better than his first book. Just saying.
Good morning. I got up early and I posted flyers for our writer event. I'm calling it Right On. Mayor Benke is posting it on the town's social media. Oh, and I have another new idea, given us how I won our little wager.
What's your new idea? To just give money away to our customers?
Oh, no. These, they have to earn.
How do they do that?
By finding Santa Sawyer on a stick. Every day we're having a Find Santa Sawyer contest. The daily winner gets a gift certificate.
Where did you find this picture? Josie.
A deal's a deal. Also, this is good business. When you give away gift certificates, people almost always spend more than the amount that they're given. Santa Sawyer on a stick? It's like Elf on a shelf, but better. Because you hate it. Well, this is a great one, but it's the second in the series, so I recommend getting both. Oh, you can't go wrong with this one. You'll love it.
Somebody's having fun.
The most fun. What's up?
I need a brain break.
Oh, I can help with that. What kind of stuff do you like?
Ooh, I love these. I haven't had a chance to read the new one yet.
Really?
Have you read it?
I have, yeah.
I love the whole epic fantasy of it, especially the romantic triangle. I just thought her finding out that she was a royal was kind of lame. But it was the first time I found a heroine really take charge of her life, strike out on adventure, and throw caution to the wind.
Huh.
You know what? It's starting to dawn on me. By making this store profitable, I may have worked myself out of a job.
You'll have a solid safety net, though, right?
I would have a great safety net, but problem is I have no idea what I would do with it.
Maybe a wine bar?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you have any idea when the sale would go through?
Well, I think they want to wrap things up by Christmas, so it could be as early as January.
Wow, that's coming up fast.
Don't remind me. I need to call our lawyer.
Hey, you're coming to the writer event tomorrow night, right?
No, that's your thing. I've got too much to do. By the way, I really like what you've done with this display.
Thank you. I just put all my Christmas book recommendations on one table.
Hey, I found Santa Sawyer. Finally. I've been browsing for the last 20 minutes to give him time. Well, at least I ended up with a few good Christmas gifts.
Thank you.
Let me ring you up.
Oh, okay.
Josie, you can't be serious.
I don't know what I want to do. It's a waste of money.
College isn't just about getting a degree. It's an opportunity for you to figure out who you want to be for the rest of your life.
Okay, well, you're lucky. You always knew. Even if it's not what you're doing right now, you always had a passion. Do you ever think about how different your life might be if you never came back?
I've never regretted coming home and helping my parents. But your situation is different. Your family doesn't need you here. If you drop out of college now, you'll never go back.
Technically, your family doesn't need you here either. Ever since you managed to turn the store around.
Yeah, well, pretty soon they might not need me at all. My parents want to sell the store.
To that guy who keeps offering?
They haven't come to an agreement yet, but his last offer was a big one, and my parents could have a great retirement.
And you?
I would be set up for whatever I want to do next.
Now is your chance to get back out there and chase your dreams. Sawyer, you have to go for it.
Nice subject change. And by the way, payback's coming for that picture.
What picture?
Oh, you don't know?
No.
You don't know?
No.
Santa Sawyer on a stick.
Never heard of Santa Sawyer on a stick. No.
Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you could come tonight. I'm Harper. I'm not a writer, but I recently met Beth, who is a writer, and I realized that you guys need a safe space where you can talk about your ideas, share your work, offer each other feedback. That's what I really want to create here tonight. So who'd like to start us off?
I will.
We are together every day. You never told me you write.
Well, I don't really write much anymore. When I got back from traveling, I tossed my manuscript into a drawer and I just threw myself into transforming this place. The book's not even finished.
Well, if that first chapter is any indication, you're really talented, Sawyer. You should get back to it.
If only I had the time.
I tell you what, whenever the store isn't completely overrun, you go back into the office and write. I can call you if I need you.
Well, you think you can handle the books and the wine?
If it means getting that manuscript out of the drawer and back on your desk, then yes. I want to support you.
If you're sure.
I am. Good morning.
Oh, I see that you're moonlighting as Santa's elf.
Well, you're not the only one full of surprises.
So, you gonna tell me what's up with the cute costume?
No, I'd be breaking the rules if I did.
Hey!
Given how well they're selling, I think they deserve a little special attention, don't you? Okay, so these are my favorite Christmas books for kids. So just take a look and see what your kids or grandkids would like. Hey, how's the writing going?
It's not. I hate everything before I even type it.
Okay, well, just keep at it. You just need to get into the flow of things.
That's the problem. I don't even know where to find my flow. I'm just gonna work out here for a little bit and clear my head.
Congrats on winning the event of the reindeer game.
Why didn't you mention how cute he is?
He's also an aspiring novelist. He read me his first chapter. It's really good.
Are you helping him with it?
No. I'm taking a break from work, remember?
The Harper I know would have already taken the bull by the horns and given him notes.
Well, the Harper I know isn't ready to share who she is yet.
You have a lot to offer, Sawyer. And he might just have something to offer you, too.
There's been so many bumps in the road this year. What if I discover I lost my mojo?
Well, then you'll know. And that's okay.
But hey, it's worth the risk. And it's perfect timing.
Take the rest of your break to work with him. He'll give you a chance to work on a book just for the fun of it.
You're right. I gotta go. Oh, I forgot my coat.
Okay, this is a Chianti Classico from Tuscany. Medium-bodied, dark cherries with just a hint of dried herbs and spicy cedar. I think that you are absolutely gonna love it. Hey, you mentioned that you used to make luminaries with your dad. I was thinking maybe we could make some for the store.
Sounds like you liked one of my ideas.
Well, everyone strikes gold every once in a while.
Why don't we make them together? Tonight. We can get some food from the pub?
That would be great.
Great. I am gonna dream about that sticky toffee pudding tonight.
Yeah, Reese definitely knows his way around the kitchen.
I think I'm gonna go get more supplies.
Sure. So, what's the story with this top secret Christmas bingo?
Well, since we were kids, Kimberly and I made Christmas bingo cards for each other every year. It's our own version, like blackout bingo, except with less squares. But whoever fills the card first wins.
So that's why you had to eat all of those Christmas cookies.
In one sitting, in public.
And the elf costume, sounds more like dares.
Did I mention we were kids? So, any progress with your book?
If you would consider banging your head against the wall, progress.
I was thinking, maybe I can help you.
Oh, that's really kind of you, but I think I just need to power through my writer's block.
Actually, you don't. What you need is someone who knows how to guide you through the writing process. And that would be me.
What do you mean?
I'm a professional book editor. I work at Stillman Publishing. That whole display you have of the Whispers franchise, that's me.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's a long story, but I needed a break.
Why didn't you just tell me this in the first place?
Oh, because I needed to leave work behind. I needed to fall in love with books again. Remind myself why I do what I do. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. But really, I think I can help you.
Do you know how hard it was for me to share my book at Writer's Night? How difficult it is to put yourself out there to be judged?
Wait, Sawyer, please don't go. We can talk this through.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Hi. So, I brought you a peace offering.
Thanks.
For what it's worth, I barely slept last night. Please give me a chance to grovel. I'm really sorry, Sawyer. I really didn't mean to deceive you.
Well, I don't think I should have run out the way that I did. The truth is, I haven't been entirely honest with you either. After I got my business degree, I went to the North American Writers Lab.
What? They have like a 3% acceptance rate. Sawyer, no wonder you're so good.
Writing has always been what I've dreamed of doing professionally. That's why I freaked out when I learned what you do.
So, the book isn't just a hobby.
It's never meant to be, but life happened.
Look, if you don't want to work with me, I totally get it. But actually, you'd be helping me out.
How?
Well, it's been a long time since I worked with a writer just for the fun of it. It would have helped to know if I'm still any good at it.
So that's why you needed to get away.
Yeah. Really? The full manuscript?
Yeah, what good is it having an employee who creates a contest to mock you if you can't use it to your advantage?
Thank you.
That is a lot of red ink.
Go away.
Leave it. Okay. So are you ready for the sing-along?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
the chimney we'll say Nick. Down to the chimney we'll say Nick.
You all sound brilliant. It is time to give our piano player a quick breather, and now's your chance to get orders in with your wait staff. Rounds of mulled wine, sangrias for the table.
Wow.
Mighty fine playing.
Why, thank you.
I've whipped you up a Christmas pudding with brandy butter. Should be ready soon.
Oh, wow, fancy cocktails, Christmas pudding, a sing-along. I am loving your holiday traditions.
My favorite is the lighting of the Yule log.
Yeah, we set our intentions for the new year.
Oh, I've never done that before.
Naturally, I make a bush to Noel, we hang out, eat a little dessert, light some candles.
Do you have any big holiday traditions when you were growing up?
Well, ours was pretty run-of-the-mill compared to you guys. Just making Christmas cookies, decorating the tree, watching White Christmas.
Okay, I have to confess, I've never seen White Christmas.
What?
How's this guy my friend?
You're
Come on.
joking, right?
No.
You've never seen White Christmas?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, multiple times.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey!
I can't believe it's almost Christmas. You would love everyone here, especially Josie. Sawyer has been full of surprises. Turns out he's a wonderful writer, and I'm kind of surprised how much I enjoy working with him. I feel like this experience is getting me back on track.
What you reading? Sawyer's letting you read his manuscript? That's huge. He hasn't shared it with any of us.
In fairness, he's sharing it with me because I'm a book editor.
Wait, seriously?
When I found out he was a writer, I offered to help.
Have I read any of your books?
Actually, the Whispers franchise is mine.
I can't believe I was trashing your book. I'm such a jerk.
No. You actually had a good note. We consider not making the protagonist a princess. It was actually my preference, but books about royals sell better.
That makes sense.
But your instinct was spot on. Hey, I don't know if this might interest you, but Stillman Publishing has a great internship program. You might be able to earn class credits, live in New York for a semester.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah. We're always looking for people who have a good understanding of the young readers and a good eye on story. It might be your thing.
Awesome.
Hey.
Hey.
So,
It's really good.
yeah?
Yeah. I made plenty of notes, and we still need to find an ending, but I loved it.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This means so much to me.
No, thank you. This is the most fun I've had with a new manuscript in ages. Let me know when you're ready to go over notes. So, I'm the first person you share your manuscript with?
I never expected anybody to like it.
You know, you could have a real future at this.
So, you ever think about writing?
No, I always found the editing and publishing side to be more fascinating. So I decided to go away for school and learn all I could about that world. I always intended to go back home.
But you didn't?
Kimberly and I were on 2 different tracks. She got married and managed a bookstore. I got an entry-level job at Stillman. I just didn't expect to love it so much.
Passion isn't anything that you should be apologizing for. And good friends want you to succeed. They want you to be happy.
Yeah. Anyway, getting to be here and help run the book cabinet even for a short time has been a bit of a realization of a dream for me.
Not many people have the courage to go after their dreams like you have. It's inspiring.
Well, maybe it's time that you went for it. I know you never wanted to sell the place, but now you have something that most people don't get. Second chance. Gingerbread lattes to thank you for dinner last night.
Are you kidding me? I should be thanking you. I woke up early, started addressing your notes.
That's a good start. Now, as an honorary elf, I heard that Santa is coming to town tonight.
Well, then we should go.
But only if your homework is done.
Oh, so cute.
Buy you blokes some mulled wine?
Yeah, why not? Santa's already got my letter.
Right behind you. So, I did a thing.
What kind of thing?
I might have let Harper read my manuscript.
A manuscript you barely ever mentioned to your two best friends?
All right, don't make it more than what it is.
What is it?
It's nothing. We see each other every day. Of course we're gonna get to know each other. Turns out that she is a book editor.
Ooh, thickens.
She is just taking a little vacation from work. But clearly, she's the most educated opinion I'm ever gonna get.
Don't know if she's dishy and bright as a button.
So cute. Oh, hey, I checked in with my colleagues, and we're still looking for interns next year if you're interested.
Cool. Seems competitive. Is that how you started?
It is. Yeah. I moved to New York right after college. I thought I was in over my head. When they paired me with my first author, I felt like I forgot everything I knew about stories and editing.
Were they difficult?
Well, let's just say they were demanding.
Now look at you. I mean, you're living your dream. Not too many people get to see that they love what they do for a living.
That's true. I haven't looked at it that way in a very long time. Well, just think about it.
Thanks, Harper. I will.
Here is the rewrite, city girl. So just let me know when you're done reading and maybe I could make you dinner again. I make a mean mistletoe kiss.
I'm a fast reader and I've never had a mistletoe kiss.
I may just have to remedy that then. Yeah, so you like the mistletoe kiss?
Oh, clearly. This is my second one. The rosemary is unexpected. Kind of like you.
You think I'm unexpected?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Well, at first you come off all rigid and businesslike. But then I discover you've written this lovely, soulful book.
It means a lot to me that you've been so supportive. And that you like my book.
I do. There's just one thing.
What's that?
The romance isn't working.
Oh.
It's too restrained. Have you ever been in love? Sometimes it helps to call on your personal experiences.
Okay, but my book isn't a romance.
No, but it has a romantic entanglement. I mean, maybe peripheral, but it still needs to work.
You don't think it works?
Not yet. Your story doesn't reveal or change the protagonist in any meaningful way.
I don't know about that. It's nuanced.
Well, it could be better.
Okay. Not good at romance.
No, it's not that you're not good at it. I think you just need to dial it up.
I really thought this last draft was strong.
It is.
Except for the whole subplot that clearly isn't working.
No, it's a tiny subplot, but every emotion counts.
Maybe you think I'm a lot better than I actually am.
At some point, every writer doubts their ability. You just have to push through. Sawyer, you can do this.
Harper, wasn't expecting to hear from you.
Hey, I wanted to check in and wish you a Merry Christmas.
Your email said that you're spending the holidays at a bookstore in Maine?
Yeah, I get to hang out with other book lovers all day. Turns out it's exactly what I needed. And I think I found a very promising new writer.
You found our next big franchise.
Actually, this one is a lot smaller and more character-driven than what I'm used to, but if I learned anything from helping in this bookstore, I think readers will love it.
No, we're not that kind of business anymore, Harper. You know that.
I know that this kind of book can be a hard sell at first, but if it turns out as strong as I think it can be, will you read it?
You know I'll always read anything you feel strongly about. But it's a long shot. Dig deep.
I understand.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas to you. I know I was a little tough on you the other night. Rewrites can be a grind, but character pieces like yours come with their own challenges.
How so?
They require an emotional depth that will resonate with readers in a way that makes them tell other people about it. That's how these books become hits, word of mouth.
You don't think I have that?
I think you can go deeper. I have an exercise that I sometimes do with my writers. Are you up for it? The more you tap into your own emotional life, the better you'll be at finding your character's emotional life.
You first.
I let Kimberly down. And I'm not sure I'll ever forgive myself for it. We had a plan and I destroyed it.
Well, life doesn't always bend to the dreams of a teenage girl.
I wasn't a good friend.
Does Kimberly think that?
No. Your turn.
Okay. After I left the North American Writers Lab, I decided to chase my dream. Travel the world for a year, find my stories. When money got low, I would work in wine bistros.
And that's how you became an expert in wine.
Exactly. And I ended up in Paris. I fell in love. Started writing my book. It's perfect. And then 9 months into my dream, I got a phone call. My dad had a heart attack.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He did make a full recovery, but my parents needed me back at the bookstore. So I came home, and my relationship fell apart. Yeah, I was so sure I was gonna make it as a writer because it felt so close, but then I realized how much work the bookstore needed, so I figured out how to rebrand it.
And that's when you stopped writing?
You know, the thought of pursuing my dream, it kind of terrifies me.
Sawyer, you have a real gift.
You know what they say? All it takes is one person to believe in you, so yeah, okay, let's go for it.
Yeah.
But I think I kind of need a distraction, so maybe you could let me be part of the Christmas bingo.
Maybe.
I'll take a maybe.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This is so fun. So what square is this on the bingo card?
Random acts of holiday kindness.
Well, that just seems like what Christmas is all about. Hey, Merry Christmas. You got a real rush from this. What's next?
Pace yourself.
No, I'm in the zone. I gotta do something. What else is on this card?
Okay, pal, you're gonna have to take it down a notch.
Merry Christmas. Bah humbug!
That was awesome. I think Kimberly would be very, very proud of you.
each of us has a candle in the Yule log. We'll go around the table and we'll share our hope for the new year and light our candle. Reese, how about you start us off?
All right, mates. Hold on to your knickers for this one. My intent for the new year is to open my heart.
Finally.
You'd like that one?
My intention for the new year is to figure out who I want to be. Starting with applying to an internship in New York.
Josie, that's awesome.
I want to prioritize my family. I've let geography get in the way ever since my parents moved, and I won't allow that to be an excuse anymore.
Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined.
Thoreau.
Yeah.
I've spent this year on autopilot, just going through the motions of life. It's all been a bit of a blur, honestly. But being with all of you, experiencing your traditions for the first time, being at the bookstore, working on your book, somehow it all feels like a new beginning. So that's my intent for the next year. A fresh start.
I'm going to have to get back to you on that, but thank you. Merry Christmas. That was the guy who's buying the bookstore. He wants me to stay on and run it, and he wants an answer just after Christmas.
But that's so soon.
I was just getting used to the idea of leaving, starting a new chapter, and now... I don't know.
So the buyer gave you a few days to decide.
Look, I get staying on at the store is enticing, but it's really good seeing you writing again. Harper is good for you.
Yeah. Not that you'd ever admit it.
Honestly, working with Harper on my book has not been easy. She has challenged me and frustrated me. But she also lifts me up. She makes me better.
Just admit it. You like her.
Yes, I do. She is the inspiration I've been looking for.
Cheers to that.
I just finished.
And?
You really found the emotional core. At one point, I found myself laughing and crying at the same time.
The ending?
It's surprising and satisfying. I loved it. You really did it.
This truly is the best Christmas gift you could have given me.
Well, I'm glad. I've enjoyed every moment of it.
Well, you haven't lost your touch.
Well, it feels good. And I think we should send it to my boss.
Whoa, no, that's a big deal. Plus, it's Christmas Eve. You should probably wait.
I already told her about it. And she said to send it when it's ready, and I think it's ready.
Harper, I never expected you to put yourself on the line for me.
I believe in you. And I appreciate that you gave me this opportunity when I really needed it.
I emailed it to you.
Okay. Copy, paste. Happy holidays.
I think this moment warrants a celebration.
Absolutely. You ready?
I'm ready.
No turning back now.
To no turning back.
Okay, wait, not so fast. You have to tell Santa a Christmas wish.
Tomorrow, Christmas. I thought maybe we could enjoy some of the spoils from my reindeer games victory.
I know the perfect pairing.
Hey,
Congratulations on sending the book.
to Nancy. How do you feel?
Terrified because I'd really like a shot at.
Working on more books like Sawyer's, but also excited. I rediscovered my love for this. I didn't second guess every choice. I trusted my gut and it worked.
Oh, hey, no matter what happens with the book, that's a big win.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Okay, I finally understand why everyone loves White Christmas.
I have to admit, it's even more fun watching it with someone who's never seen it before. Made me fall in love with it all over again.
Time for presents?
Let's do it.
Excellent. Whoa. You first. Little something to remember your time in St. Ives.
The necklace from the market. I love it. Okay, you go.
Gave me my manuscript?
Well, that's not the same manuscript. This one's getting published.
Your boss already read my book.
Full disclosure, she was only going to read the first chapter, but she got sucked in and stayed up all night. She loved it. Merry Christmas.
Harper, you've changed my life. This book was just an idea that was in a drawer. It probably would have stayed there forever, but you're the one who brought it to life. You're the one who made me feel like I actually have something worthwhile to say. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing me into your world, for helping me find my joy. That life-changing thing works both ways.
I'm sorry to bother you, but the young lady at the bakery said we might be able to find our daughter here.
Oh, yeah, no, come in.
Oh.
Yeah, come in. Guess who's here?
Mom, Dad, I thought you were supposed to be in the cruise.
We disembarked one port early. We got word you might be spending Christmas alone.
Merry Christmas, honey. And,
Oh, this is Sawyer. He owns the bookstore.
Well, Merry Christmas, Sawyer.
Merry Christmas. So nice to meet you, too.
Oh, we're so sorry to barge in.
Oh, no, you're more than welcome.
How you been, honey?
Good. Good. It's been great to work at the bookstore with Sawyer. And, you know, take a little break from life.
I can imagine, after the year you've had. That's bad enough it's your first Christmas since Kimberly died. With your leave of absence on top of that, well, we felt like we wanted to check in on you.
Kimberly died?
Sawyer.
Hey.
Hey. I got my parents settled at the B&B.
Good. So can I ask you about Kimberly?
Sure. What do you want to know?
What happened?
Well, her illness came on fast. I was able to spend last Christmas and New Year's with her, but she passed soon after that.
I'm so sorry. Wish I would have known.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
No, you don't need to apologize. I'd like to be there for you.
Thanks.
So, did you get a chance to tell her about your regrets?
No, never had the chance. But she said a bunch of nice things to make me feel better. I was so like her.
She didn't hold anything against you. Maybe it's time you stop holding things against yourself.
I spiraled after losing her. I had such a hard time focusing on work. Everything just became much harder. I had to work long hours just to keep up. I felt overwhelmed.
So that's why you were so burnt out.
Sometimes I leave her voicemails. Sometimes I text. I don't know where they go, but they make me feel like she's still here.
Well, maybe she is. In her own way.
I had literally just asked for some time off when I got your email. It's like she led me here. And she was always after me to find a nice guy.
What about the bingo card that Kimberly made you? I thought you just got that.
It was actually her gift to me from last Christmas. But I never could bring myself to open it. I brought it out this year, just as a sort of tribute to her.
She must have known that you make a pretty cute elf, too. Look, I loved having you here, but if you need to go back with your parents, I understand.
No. I have 2 days left here. And I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. Are you guys sure you don't want to stay one more night?
Oh, you know how your dad gets when he's been away from home too long.
I gotta hit the road, kiddo. Have some bowl games to watch.
Of course. Well, we are just so happy you had a good Christmas.
And more importantly, you seem like your old self again.
Yeah.
I am feeling more like my old self. This trip has been a really great reset for me.
And Sawyer seems like a great guy.
Hey, how's the tour?
Oh, we had so much fun.
And what a charming town.
Yeah, we stopped by the Sweet Tooth and we got a slice of peppermint brownie pie. And then we met the mayor and she tried to convince us to vacation here next summer.
Yeah, that sounds like the mayor.
And now we need to find a few good books for the cold winter days ahead. Where are your murder mysteries?
Yes.
Just right over there.
Thank you.
All good?
Yeah, they seem to have a lot of questions about you.
Oh, so have you been singing my praises?
Actually, I told them that you somehow went your whole life without seeing White Christmas.
Ouch. Hey, by the way, Reese wants to throw you a farewell happy hour.
Oh.
Honey, what's this?
I need a few to take back. Will you ring me up?
On the house.
No, not happening.
Well, I haven't told you yet, but our book sales may have spiked since you've been here.
Oh, you mean all of my ideas worked?
Well, you can consider these your bonus.
I can't believe this is my last day.
Yeah. Went by fast.
Yeah.
Barkeep? Hey.
Hey,
You look melancholy.
No, not melancholy. I'm grateful. I'm not sure how I would have gotten through Christmas without you guys. So, have you decided whether you're gonna stay and run the store?
Yeah, I am not. It is intimidating, but I think I really need to take advantage of the second chance.
Well, you know, there's lots of illustrious writers that live in New York.
Sounds tempting. But I feel like I really need to finish what I started. I gotta get out in the world, find my stories, and keep writing.
Where will you go?
The last time I didn't make it to Southeast Asia, so I thought I would start in Singapore.
I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't miss you.
Me too.
I hope you find your stories. Well, I kissed someone, just not under the mistletoe.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so I finished reading all the new submissions and I have my notes typed out in that folder I sent you. That was fast. Honestly, it's fun. I can't believe I'm getting a college credit for it.
I'm glad you find this a good fit.
Oh, by the way, is it okay if I go out for lunch today with the other interns?
Yes, of course, but feel free to join the marketing meeting this afternoon. We'll be discussing Sawyer's book launch.
Have you heard from him?
I got a postcard from Hong Kong a few weeks ago, and I've been emailing him updates on his book.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll kick off the summer's book tour on the release date here in Manhattan, and then Sawyer will hit several major cities within the first 2 weeks of release.
Have advance copies gone out to any of the national book clubs?
No, not yet. But they're all clamoring for it. The early buzz is strong.
Excellent.
Oh, and we just got his author photo.
Well, that looks like a face that could sell a lot of books. Make sure to set up some TV interviews. I think Sawyer's book launch looks good. How do you feel about it?
Oh, I feel great. I sent galleys out to a few of my trusted advance readers, and they loved it. I think the word of mouth is going to be strong.
I'm proud of you, Harper.
For what?
You weren't afraid to step back when you knew you needed some time to process a rough year. And on top of that, you stuck your neck out for a writer you believed in, even though you knew I wouldn't make it easy for you.
Yes, that part was nerve-wracking.
I'm sorry I pigeonholed you. You're just so good at those big, noisy bestsellers.
And I love those. But I've also really enjoyed shepherding Sawyer's book.
I can see that spark again.
Yeah. It's nice to have it back.
Good, because I may have stumbled upon our next franchise. I'll drop it by tomorrow.
Great.
Hey, I'm so sorry for springing that photo of Sawyer on you with no warning. Publicity just put it in at the last minute.
It's fine.
Look, you don't have to fake it with us. We know that you still miss him.
I'm not. He's out there living his dream, and I'm happy for him. Whatever our relationship was in the past, he's one of my writers now, and I just want to make sure that his book gets a great launch.
I think we all know that Sawyer isn't just another writer for you.
No, of course not. He's special. But I put myself out there, and he chose to leave, and maybe we were only meant to be each other's creative inspirations, and that's okay.
I need to hit the ladies' room. Excuse me.
I'll join you. What are you doing here?
Well, someone told me that this was the best watering hole in New York.
I wasn't expecting you for another 2 months.
Yeah, well, I was really thirsty. You look great. Happy?
I am. I've been clocking out of work at 6:30 most days. I'm doing a yoga class and a book club.
Reading for pleasure. Good for you.
And I've even been planning my next vacation.
Well, I'd love to help you out with that.
Well, you're a travel expert. So, how have you been enjoying spanning the globe?
I have met a lot of interesting people, discovered a few new wines, and I've even started getting some ideas together for my second novel. That is, if my first one sells, of course.
Oh, it'll sell. It's really good. And Stillman has a great launch plan for you.
Yeah, the book tour is the thing that scares me the most.
Are you kidding? That's the fun part. You get to meet all the people who've been affected by your work, all your fans.
That's gonna take getting used to.
So where to next?
That's actually why I am here. The world is this big, beautiful, wonderful place. It's missing something. It's missing you. And I realized something in between Shanghai and Tokyo.
What's that?
That I can write from anywhere. Then I'm free to live the life that I want to live. That life is wherever you are.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
You getting your book published and ending up here with me in New York was my Christmas wish to Santa.
Can I tell you a secret? It was mine too. Facts.
Is that mistletoe?
Do you know how hard it is to find mistletoe in March?
And why did you need to?
Because it dawned on me that you didn't get to complete your last challenge.
Kiss someone under the mistletoe.
And if I'm gonna be your Christmas bingo partner, I need to make sure that you complete all your challenges, otherwise your score doesn't really count.
So you're my partner now, huh?
And just wait until you see what's in store for you next Christmas. Kimberly would be proud.
Bingo.
Nổ, chỉ cần một câu đơn giản đã nổ một cách vô hình rồi. Thằng ba, đừng nói tao, vừa được Rolls Royce đưa đón, vừa được đến khách sạn Intercontinental Thiên Hồ, nhà mày chắc chắn không phải dạng vừa đâu. Phó Gia Tuấn lên tiếng, nếu có chuyện gì, bố tao cũng không chống đỡ nổi. Giọng điệu của anh ta có chút lo lắng. Lão đại, anh lo lắng cái gì? Bố mẹ của thằng ba sao có thể là người xấu được? Vương Vĩ lập tức tiếp lời. Đó là bố mẹ tao. Chu Khải và Vương Vĩ lập tức cãi nhau. Không lâu sau, xe vững vàng đi vào khu nghỉ dưỡng. Từ xa chỉ có thể nhìn thấy một tòa nhà không cao lắm, nằm rạp trên mặt đất, chiếm diện tích khá lớn, có khu vui chơi, có sân bóng. Hoàn toàn không nhìn ra được sự nguy nga tráng lệ của khách sạn. Bác Tài, cháu có thể xuống xe chơi ở đây một lát được không? Vương Vĩ nhìn mà thèm thuồng. Bác Tài, chúng cháu chơi ở đây một lát nữa tự đi bộ qua đó. Tô Diễn lên tiếng, tài xế mới dừng xe, bước xuống mở cửa cho bọn họ. Cậu chủ, cẩn thận. Chờ cho xe rời đi, Chu Khải đột nhiên thắc mắc, anh ba, tài xế cứ gọi anh là cậu chủ, đây là đặc trưng của khách sạn sao? Phó Gia Tuấn lắc đầu, đúng vậy, lần trước bố tao đến đây, không phải thế này. Vương Vĩ lập tức nhảy dựng lên, đây là của nhà chúng ta. Ba người đều kinh ngạc nhìn Tô Diễn. Tô Diễn nhún vai, mấy người hỏi tao biết hỏi ai.